Welcome to Conversations with Chaplain Dan. I'm Dan Bonner, and it's been a joy to be with you, particularly this week, when we've been talking one-to-one, you and me, through the magic of Touchdown and Channel 18 on our TVs or in our big TVs in the great rooms. When we've been talking this week, the subject has been a serious one, but I hope by Friday, by today, you are beginning to see that God has a plan. God has a plan for us, even in the face of pandemic and the other sources of stress. Today I want to take you from God's liberating hand through an attentive children of Israel to an attentive children of Israel through the parted waters of the Red Sea where we left off yesterday. They walk for some time through the wilderness on the other side into the desert of Sinai, and they find themselves in the 19th chapter of Exodus. They find themselves at the foot, the base of an incredible mountain, still there today, of course, Mount Sinai. It was, according to many legends, the residence of God at the top. Clouds usually encircled the top of Sinai. When they got there, Moses began to hear rumblings among the people. Where are we going? Do we really know what we're doing? I mean, it's not unlike some of the questions that we or others around us ask about life in these days, is it? What's going to happen? And yet, God spoke again to Moses and said, Moses, come up here on the mountain to the top. Tell your people to wait. Things are getting a little shaky here because of the wind that's blowing today. But I'm still with you. I'm just going to hold this. Moses said, yes, Lord. And he climbed up the mountain. Now, in that 19th chapter of Exodus, a faithful Moses at the top of that mountain hears and sees the presence of God. Now, I don't expect God to necessarily appear to me during these days of pandemic anxiety, but I do believe that God still is present to me. Maybe not in a burning bush, maybe not with a loud voice as he was according to Exodus to Moses, but God is present. He gave Moses in that event 10 cardinal principles by which his people, he and his people, were to live if God was to continue to direct, care, and finally save them. Yes, those 10 principles we know, carved in magnificent dramatic form, even reenacted with Charlton Heston years ago on the screen. You probably saw the movie. Those 10 became on tablets of stone for Moses, the 10 Commandments. We're not going to go through each of them today, but I do want you to believe and to reflect on the gift that is ours if we practice living by what I'm going to call God's principles for faithful disciples. Even in the face of fear, even in the face of fear, those principles, yes, can be yours. God bless you today. Have a wonderful Friday, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Best of all, God is with us. God bless you.